Please be seated. Good afternoon, and welcome to the magical and heavenly hilltop that is West Liberty University, as we gather to celebrate Dr. Timothy Borchers' official investiture inauguration as West Liberty's 38th president. I believe the invitation states the power of aspiration. And now, having had the great privilege and pleasure of working with Dr. Borchers over these last 10 months, I can state unequivocally and with confidence and conviction, Dr. B has aspired and inspired and perhaps perspired a little bit now and then, but certainly brought us all along for the ride. My name is Tom Cervone. I'm a passionate and proud alum and hilltop player, a grateful Wall of Honor recipient, and my wife, Susan Cresswell, and I are benefactors of an endowed scholarship in theater. In addition, I humbly and respectfully serve as secretary on the Board of Governors, and the icing on the cake, I was asked to lead the national search along with a world-class search committee that culminated in identifying Dr. Borchers as the newly appointed president of West Liberty University. Now, before we begin, I need to announce that in case of an emergency, please, this feels like my work at home. Please recognize the exits nearest you and evacuate the building if the fire alarm goes off or if an emergency shall occur. Now, please rise for the singing of our Star-Spangled Banner, performed by the Hilltop Harmonic Collective.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rockets red flare, the bombs bursting gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free?
Thank you. Thank you very much. You may be seated. Thank you to Dr. Alvin Simpson and Dr. Matt Harder and the students in our band and choir for your beautiful performances. Today is a celebration for West Liberty University. At the same time, we are mindful of the significant impact that flooding has had on our community this week. West Liberty stands ready to assist those in our community suffering from loss due to this week's weather events. We welcome several special guests today, including my colleagues on the West Liberty Board of Governors and members of the West Liberty University Foundation. I'm particularly pleased to introduce our two new board members, Katie Kaczmarek and Erica Storch. We also welcome elected political officials, including Delegate Diana Weisenried, Delegate Jimmy Willis, and Senator Ryan Weld. Ohio County Commissioners Don Nickerson and Zach Abraham are also with us today. Past presidents Dr. Clyde Campbell and Dr. John McCullough and their spouses are here today as well. We also welcome Dr. Borchers' spouse, Dr. Suzanne Williams, and their family members today, including their son, Oliver, who looks just like his dad. Be not afraid of greatness. Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and others have greatness thrust upon them. Twelfth Night, Act 2, Scene 5, Malvolio. Well, how else would you expect a guy steeped in the art and culture business, specifically the dramatic and performing arts, to begin his introductory remarks on this very special occasion? William Shakespeare frequently serves as my go-to when asked to share observations, guidance, and encouragement for nearly every occasion. Hallmark ain't got nothing on the Bard. But I digress. Dr. Tim Borchers, who is just about to turn the page on year one in the big chair, has demonstrated in this relatively short period of time the tenets that define greatness: courage, creativity, compassion, leadership, innovation, and, well, the list goes on and on and on. Additionally, sitting in the big chair assumes and demands, and I quote, a long-standing allegiance to the neighborhood, West Liberty University, and a steadfast commitment to unity, prosperity, and goodwill. Thanks, Dr. Borchers. All boxes are checked. Be not afraid of greatness. Dr. Borchers is clearly not the least bit afraid. We, the Board of Governors, the faculty, the staff, the community, and our most important and invested constituency, the students, couldn't be more pleased and more proud of the work he and his leadership team have already accomplished. He and his wife, Suzanne Williams, arrived about 10 months ago, 3 cats in tow, with lots of beautiful art produced by Suzanne that now adorns Colonial Heights, and immediately integrated themselves into the communities and with our stakeholders, internal and external, and continue to do so. One of Dr. Borchers' earliest ventures, even before the furniture and the cats arrived, was to attend the Wheeling Symphony's 4th of July concert and meet and greet as many of the Valley's faithful as Betsy Delk could gather. And if you know Betsy Delk, well, need I say more? So, in and among the fireworks and the trombones, Dr. Borchers' baptism by immersion, accompanied by beautiful music provided by the Wheeling Symphony, began and continues. Now, while preparing these remarks, I reread Dr. Borchers' cover letter and reviewed his CV. You see, these documents tell his story, and facilitating storytelling is what I do for a living. So I would consider myself a proficient and judicious judge of authentic and meaningful storytelling, which means the story must be creative, compelling, and convincing. Additionally, the story must inspire one's audience to action. In this instance, the audience is all of West Liberty University stakeholders. A few notable moments, chapters in Dr. Borchers' personal and professional story. He brings 18 years of higher education experience to the presidency at WLU. He has quite literally climbed the academic ladder while working in academia, from assistant professor to full professor and associate dean, to department chair, to dean, to vice president. He has successfully managed budgets, he has built buildings, he has built consensus, he has built a formidable donor base, and he has built an impressive and comprehensive career that he now brings with tireless energy and compassionate collaboration to our campus. He is constantly looking for ways to connect faculty and staff, and in his words, and I quote, break down barriers between departments and divisions. In all of my conversations with folks on campus, as an alum and a member of the Board of Governors, the refrain is consistent across all constituencies. Dr. Borchers is a man of his word, is the guy who, when needed, rolls up his sleeves and does what needs to be done. So, as the culture, the outlook, and the governance and affordability of higher education continually shifts and changes, Dr. Borchers, again in his own words, and I'm quoting, will inspire, motivate, and lead the faculty and staff of West Liberty. He will lead them to success, sustainability today and tomorrow, and underscore the tradition, enthusiasm, and dignity of what it truly means to don the black and gold of West Liberty University. a true servant leader. Thank you, Dr. Borchers, from all of us, and congratulations. Now, university inaugurations include greetings and expectations from important university constituencies. To begin this portion of the ceremony, we will begin with a video welcome from the Honorable Shelley Moore Capito, United States Senator from West Virginia.
Thank you for the introduction, Tom, and congratulations to you, Dr. Borchers. West Liberty is lucky to have you taking the helm and leading the university into this new chapter. As we all know, West Liberty University is a great institution for our state. It continues to open the doors to higher education for students while also helping to meet the workforce needs for our communities. I'm confident that this progress will continue with your leadership. I value our partnership, and I look forward to continuing our efforts together to help advance West Liberty and our entire state of West Virginia. We have collaborated to secure resources for important research projects, and today gives us an opportunity to build on that relationship. Once again, congratulations and enjoy the celebration. Thank you for the introduction, Tom.
Now, it is now my honor to welcome to the lectern representatives from Senator Joe Manchin's office, Mary Jo Guidi and Roseanne Farrow.
Thank you. Thank you for allowing Mary Jo and I to be here today. And we had the pleasure of sharing lunch with his wife and son and his in-laws, and we welcome them to West Liberty and hope you have many years of happiness here. And now a message from Senator Manchin. On behalf of the citizens of the Mountain State and as United States Senator, it is my distinct honor to congratulate Dr. Tim Borchers as he begins his new role as the 38th President of West Liberty University. As I have said time and time again, the best way to secure the future of our state and nation is to invest in the next generation. West Liberty University has provided the people of our beloved home state and the surrounding region with exceptional higher educational opportunities for 187 years. Founded in 1837, it is our state's oldest institution of higher learning, with a rich history of pride that has become a defining element of our West Virginia identity throughout the years. Offering a comprehensive curriculum and resources that rival those at larger institutions, it allows students the opportunity to achieve their highest career goals with experiences that will last a lifetime. West Liberty University has established a standard of higher education that has greatly contributed to the advancement of our great state in a myriad of ways. I have no doubt that the strong legacy of this institution will continue with Dr. Borchers. His leadership skills are sure to take West Liberty University to new heights. As we welcome him to our great state, I am honored to wish him and his family good health and much happiness in the days and years ahead to come. Please accept my best wishes with warmest regards, Joe Manchin III, United States Senator.
And now it is my privilege to present to Dr. Borchers this is to certify that the accompanying flag was flown over the United States Capitol at the request of Senator Joe Manchin III. This flag was flown in honor of Dr. Tim Borchers in recognition of his inauguration as the 38th President of West Liberty University. Joe Manchin III, United States Senator. Thank you.
Governor James Justice of the state of West Virginia has provided the following proclamation. As Governor of West Virginia, I am delighted to extend my warmest greetings to you all as we come together to celebrate the inaugural festivities of Dr. Tim Borchers as the esteemed 38th President of West Liberty University. I take great pride in witnessing the continued progress and achievement of our state's institutions of higher learning. Under Dr. Borchers' leadership, West Liberty University has undoubtedly continued its tradition of excellence and commitment to academic advancement. This occasion serves as a moment of reflection on the past year's accomplishments and a celebration of the exciting opportunities that lie ahead. Dr. Borchers' vision, dedication, and tireless efforts have undoubtedly played a pivotal role in shaping the future of West Liberty University and empowering its students to reach new heights of success. I commend the entire West Liberty community for your unwavering support and commitment to fostering an environment where students can thrive and excel. Together, you embody the spirit of innovation, resilience, and unity that defines the Mountain State. As we celebrate this momentous occasion, let us renew our dedication to the principles of learning, service, and leadership. May Dr. Borchers' presidency be marked by continued progress, collaboration, and success for West Liberty University and all who call it home. On behalf of the citizens of West Virginia, please accept my heartfelt congratulations to Dr. Tim Borchers and my best wishes to each of you as you continue on this exciting journey together. Thank you. West Liberty plays an important role in the community. Here to offer greetings from the Ohio County Commission is Zach Abraham.
Thank you, Tom. Good afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests, officials, honored members of the West Liberty University community, it is with great pleasure and a profound respect that I stand before you today as a member of the Ohio County Commission to welcome Dr. Tim Borchers as the 38th president of West Liberty University. This momentous occasion marks the beginning of a new chapter in a storied 187-year history of this esteemed institution. Dr. Borchers brings with him a wealth of experience and a deep commitment to the values that define West Liberty University. His dedication to academic excellence, student success, and community engagement is truly commendable, and we are fortunate to have him at the helm as we navigate the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead. As a member of the Ohio County Commission, I'm keenly aware of the unique and vital role that West Liberty University plays in our community and beyond. The impact of this institution extends far beyond the footprint of its campus, shaping the minds and the futures of countless individuals who have been educated here. Dr. Borchers, your ongoing commitment to the Wheeling-Ohio County Airport through West Liberty's collaboration with Marshall University to start an aviation flight degree program spearheaded by the efforts of Dr. Kathy Mataroso exemplifies your dedication to innovation and collaboration. This initiative and others not only enhance educational opportunities for students, but provides growth to our region and strengthens the ties between these institutions and our business community. As you continue to fulfill the responsibilities of president, please know that you have the full support and confidence of the Ohio County Commission and the entire community. We look forward to working alongside you to advance the mission of West Liberty University and to ensure that it continues to thrive as a beacon of excellence in higher education. Thank you.
Dr. Steve Crinity is a professor of English and will provide greetings on behalf of the faculty.
Good afternoon. I'm Steve Crinity, professor of English, and on behalf of the faculty of West Liberty University, I would like to offer a warm welcome to Dr. Tim Borchers and Dr. Suzanne Williams. We're glad that you have been willing to climb this hilltop to join us, and we look forward to continuing the climb. Dr. Borchers has declared aspiration to be the theme of his presidency. I'm currently in my 16th year here on campus, and I have watched as quite a few of our aspirations have been converted into accomplishments. When I first arrived at West Liberty State College, we were aspiring to grow beyond our humble beginnings as a normal school and state teachers college. We aspired to become a comprehensive university, and look at us now. In accordance with that move to the university status, we also aspired to design and offer our first master's programs. And we now boast 10 master's programs offered here on the Hilltop, and we've launched our first doctoral program as well. We aspired to change the physical footprint of our beautiful Hilltop campus with the construction of a state-of-the-art science building, and currently all 4 floors of Campbell Hall are complete and are contributing to the educational mission of our science programs and to the health and wellness of the surrounding community through the dental hygiene clinic and the behavioral health clinic. In addition to that construction project, we also aspired to construct a lighted soccer field with an NCAA regulation track surrounding it, to house our newest athletic offerings. We aspired to add intercollegiate sports to our roster of offerings. First came women's soccer, then men's soccer, followed by acrobatics and tumbling, and now women's wrestling. All of these aspirations have become a reality in just my short 16 years here on the Hilltop. And I, along with my faculty colleagues, can't wait to see what our next aspirations will yield. Dr. Borchers, welcome to West Liberty University. Let's aspire together. Thanks.
Eric Burkle is the head baseball coach and father to Sydney Burkle, who is awesome, and chair of the staff council. He is providing greetings on behalf of the staff.
As Mr. Savone said, my name is Eric Burkle, and welcome to everybody. I serve as our chair for Staff Advisory Council as well as our head baseball coach here on campus. I have the great pleasure of extending a warm welcome to both Dr. Tim Borchers and his wife, Dr. Suzanne Williams, and their family to the Hilltop. As members of the staff here at West Liberty, we cover a lot of moving parts, participate in a ton of collaborative leadership endeavors, and most notably, we help greatly enhance the student experience. Working with Dr. Borchers over the last 9 months has been nothing short of amazing, and we cannot wait to see the continued progress he, along with his team, will make as the years go by. For those of you who know me, you've probably heard me reference being a lifer here at West Liberty. Many of you in the room, be it faculty, staff, administration, alumni, or even community members, are lifers because you believe in the mission and vision of this institution, even through the rough patches we have all experienced. I have been here for a number of years because I truly believe in what we do. After working with a man who visits my office regularly to check in or to bring a handwritten thank you note, and who will throw out the first pitch in March on the Hilltop, I have absolutely no doubt that Dr. Borchers will become a West Liberty University lifer as well. Dr. Borchers, thank you for your guidance, leadership, and genuine pride for our university. On behalf of the Staff Advisory Council and all 166 members of our staff, we look forward to continuing to move forward together, and always go Toppers.
It is now my honor to welcome to the lectern Stephanie Shaw, a 1997 West Liberty graduate, Wall of Honor inductee, and member of the Board of Governors, to offer greetings from the alumni.
Good afternoon. I'm Stephanie Shaw, Vice President of Enterprise Technology at the Wendy's Company, and I'm honored to stand before you today as a proud alum amongst over 27,000 global alumni of West Liberty University. First and foremost, I want to extend a warm welcome to Dr. Tim Borchers, our esteemed new president, as well as Dr. Williams, and all members of the Board of Governors. We are thrilled to have you join our university community and lead us into a promising future. As alumni, we understand the profound significance of our stakeholder group in shaping the identity and success of West Liberty University. Our collective lived experiences, achievements, community engagement, and ongoing support are integral to the vibrant tapestry of this institution. At the heart of our mission lies the success of our students. Their growth, their achievements, their journeys These are the true markers of our university's impact. And it's in this spirit that I've been particularly impressed by Dr. Borchers' dedication to student success. In the short time that I've had the pleasure of working alongside Dr. Borchers as chair of the Student Life Committee, I've been struck by his unwavering commitment to building a culture by fostering an environment where every student can thrive. His focus on inclusive excellence, holistic support systems, and transparent communication speaks volumes about his dedication to ensuring that every student who walks through our doors has the opportunity to reach their fullest potential. Under Dr. Borchers' leadership, I have no doubt that we can expect even greater progress in student success. His vision for the university, coupled with his unwavering dedication to the well-being and achievement of our students, fills us with anticipation for what lies ahead. Dr. Borchers, as alumni, we stand ready to partner with you in pursuit of our shared goal, the continued growth and excellence of West Liberty University, with student success at the forefront of our endeavors. Together, let us work tirelessly to provide our students, faculty, and staff with the tools, resources, and support they need to help our students thrive academically, personally, and professionally. In closing, I want to offer some words of encouragement to Dr. Borchers. Remember, you have the full support of the alumni community as you embark on this journey. Embrace the challenges, celebrate the victories, and always keep the success and well-being of our students at the forefront of everything you do. Congratulations, Dr. Borchers, and here's to a bright and prosperous future for West Liberty University.
The West Liberty University Foundation plays an important role in supporting the university and its students. The Foundation's Executive Director, Betsy Delk, will offer greetings on behalf of the Foundation.
Thank you, Tom. I'm honored to be here today as we celebrate the joyous occasion of the inauguration of Dr. Tim Borchers. And I'm delighted to bring greetings and congratulations from the WLU Foundation Board of Directors and staff. I know that Dr. Borchers has seen the power of philanthropy on our campus, in our buildings, facilities, and equipment that have been provided through the generosity of our donors, and in the hundreds of scholarships and program funds that make the work of our students and faculty possible. The Foundation Board of Directors and staff look forward to our partnership with Dr. Borchers as we continue to foster private investment for the support of the university. We know that Dr. Borchers' enthusiasm and his thoughtful leadership will build on the university's strengths and achievements and demonstrate the value and the importance of making an investment in the future of this institution. As much as we all welcome Tim and Suzanne today, I want to thank them for the welcome that they have extended to all of us. When Tim arrived at West Liberty on July 1st, he told me that Suzanne intended to paint the front door of Colonial Heights yellow. And within 72 hours of Suzanne moving into the house, that's exactly what she did. I will never forget the morning that I pulled into the visitor parking lot by Shaw Hall and looked up to see that bright and sunny yellow door. To me, that yellow door has been a signal to this campus and the community that says you are all welcome here. That yellow door has been opened to staff, students, faculty, alumni, donors, fraternity members, athletes, resident assistants, retirees, and on and on and on. Thank you, Tim and Suzanne, for making West Liberty your home and for inviting all of us to come inside. Dr. Borchers, thank you for your commitment to West Liberty and the surrounding community. Congratulations to you, Suzanne, your son Oliver, and all of your family and friends on this momentous day for both you and West Liberty University.
Isn't this cool? I mean, this is awesome. You guys are beautiful. Okay, yeah. Students, right? This is why we're all here. Students are at the center of what we do at West Liberty University. To offer remarks on behalf of the Student Government Association, please welcome Jenna McGuire.
Good afternoon, esteemed guests, faculty and staff members, and my fellow students. And welcome Dr. Borchers, Dr. Williams, and my fellow Board of Governor members. My name is Jenna McGuire, and I am the current student body president at West Liberty University. It is an honor and a privilege to stand before you today on this monumentous occasion, the inauguration of our new university's president, Dr. Tim Borchers. As we celebrate Dr. Borchers and Hilltop aspirations this week, I can't help but think of a story from my freshman year. It was the fall of 2022, and I was working as a contributing writer for the university's student paper, The Trumpet. It was my responsibility to write an article regarding updates for the 2022 Presidential Search Committee. I interviewed the wonderful Tom Cervone, today's officiator of the ceremony, who was chairing the committee at the time. I remember him going down the long list of expectations. Amongst all of that, two quotes stuck out to me. One, we had to find someone who could come in and look at what has happened with the campus and the potential of the university. And two, whomever it is that we will be hiring are going to have to knock us off of our feet. Wow, I'd be nervous going into that interview. Now, though, I believe Mr. Cervone and I can both agree that Dr. Borchers surpassed our expectations. Since taking office on July 1st, he has started building the Hilltop up to greater heights. A commonality between Dr. Borchers and me is that we recognize that student voices are not just valuable, they are essential to the fabric of our university. As we look to the future with boundless optimism and strong leadership, we stand united in our resolve to seize the possibilities that lie ahead. I look forward to our continual collaborations in the coming year to improve the student experience that will elevate our Hill to new heights. We look forward to seeing your student-driven initiatives come into fruition, and we are excited to see the progress made to our university in the coming years. Dr. Borchers, on behalf of the student body, we are excited to welcome you to your new home on the Hilltop. In closing, I offer my heartfelt congratulations to Dr. Borchers on his inauguration. With your leadership at helm, I have no doubt that our university will continue to thrive and inspire the campus community. Thank you for your commitment to fostering an environment on campus for students to aspire. May we continue embarking on this journey together with a shared sense of purpose. Thank you.
West Liberty University is increasingly offering graduate programs to meet the needs of our students. To offer greetings from the graduate students, please welcome, and I've been waiting to say this name all afternoon, Ross Salvatore.
Hello, everyone. My name is Ross Salvatore, and I'm the president of TAGS, or Toppers Association of Graduate Students. I just want to start off by saying Dr. Borchers and Dr. Williams, I know you guys have been here for a few months, but officially, welcome to the Hilltop. As for all the Board of Governors here today, welcome back to the Hilltop. Now, I am a graduate student, but I have been here for 6 years and have seen 3 presidents. But as soon as I met Dr. Borchers, I could tell he was different. He is an excellent communicator, he has a drive to improve our campus, and he has a commitment to supporting students. It does not matter the time of day, but he and his wife Suzanne will always carve out time in their busy schedule to support students any way they can. Whether it's coming to sporting events or it's hosting dinners over Thanksgiving break inside their very home, they always make students feel appreciated. Coming to a school as well known and appreciated as West Liberty, there's going to naturally be some lofty expectations. But Dr. Borchers has miraculously exceeded all of ours. He is a perfect fit for West Liberty and exemplifies everything that makes us special. Dr. Borchers, thank you for all that you've done in your short time here on the Hilltop, and I speak for everyone when I say we cannot wait to see what you'll do next. Thank you and congratulations.
Wow. Thanks again to the West Liberty Concert Band for your beautiful music today, and truly, it was beautiful. It is customary at an inauguration to have someone who knows the new president to offer an introduction. I'm pleased to introduce Dr. Dan Hansen. Hansen served as president of Peru State College in Nebraska for 12 years, retiring in June of 2021. He previously served as vice president for academic affairs and Dan at Waldorf College in Forest City, Iowa. Dan and his wife Elaine currently reside in Des Moines, Iowa. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Dan Hansen to the Hilltop.
Well, I'm just indeed honored to have this opportunity to introduce President Borchers. I had the distinct privilege of working with him for 6 years at Peru State College. And Elaine and I would like to extend our sincere congratulations to you, Tim, Dr. Williams, and Oliver on this very important day. Congratulations. Maybe even more importantly, congratulations to you, West Liberty University, on this important day. This celebration of your mission and the rich heritage as West Virginia's first institution of higher education, and a celebration of the partnership with the community of West Liberty and the region that is extending almost 2 centuries. Your noble and your important mission is rooted in its commitment to excellence in giving thousands of students of all backgrounds an education and new opportunities. So today is a day that you celebrate the wonderful ways you engage students in inclusive and respectful and caring community, the way you cultivate growth through research, artistic expression, and your experiential learning, and the way you immerse your students in an environment where faculty and staff are fully invested in their success. And I think you know this, faculty, staff, and students, your work here changes lives, your mission changes lives, and each of you can think back to those people in your lives who have had their lives changed here at West Liberty. So we celebrate this rich history today and this life-changing mission through the inauguration of a new president, Dr. Tim Borchers, who you've already witnessed is a partner with you in working towards excellence. When I received a reference call from Dr. Karen Kettler, who was serving on the West Liberty Presidential Search Committee, I was able to share the exceptional ways that Dr. Borchers led in his role as Vice President for Academic Affairs at Peru State College. As the call was coming to a conclusion, Dr. Kettler asked if I had anything I wanted to add. And I take this kind of statement pretty seriously, but I said this: I'm sure you have many very outstanding candidates for your next president of West Liberty University. However, I can say this with confidence. If you choose Dr. Borchers to be your leader, you will never regret it. And when you hired Dr. Borchers, West Liberty University, you got it right. You made the right choice. In every decision he makes, he will put students and the institution before himself. He's a servant leader. In every decision he makes, he will employ his incredible professional experience, which is his commitment to lifelong learning and hard work. In every decision he makes, he will treat all individuals with respect, and he will serve you as a person of character. I first met Tim when he interviewed for the Vice President for Academic Affairs position at Peru State College. The college needed a mission-centered partner in leading our institution. And through the interview process, it was clear to me and to the search committee that Dr. Borchers would be the very best. However, when I offered him the position, he didn't commit right away. And I remember our search committee and our chancellor saying, maybe you should move on to the next candidate. And Tim and I would have fairly regular conversations in this process, and he was always so genuinely interested that I kept holding out. And I wondered what was holding him back. Turns out he was honoring a commitment to his family. He has a son, Oliver, who's with us today, who at that time was entering the 10th grade. And he wanted to make sure that Oliver and Suzanne would support the move. He asked to bring Oliver and Suzanne on another campus visit. We arranged a campus tour and then hosted them for dinner in our home. During the dinner, Oliver wisely stated, "Dad, you should take this position." So Oliver, I can So I continue to be grateful for your wisdom, your encouragement, and your support. But what I like about that story is Tim honored his commitment to his family before he could make the commitment he needed to Peru State College. And Tim was indeed the right choice for us. He was an excellent leader and a high-performing partner. So West Liberty, you got it right, because President Borchers will put students and the institution before himself. He is a true servant leader. Robert Greenleaf, founder of the servant leadership movement, says the first and most important choice a leader makes is to serve, without which one's capacity to lead is severely limited. I witnessed Dr. Borchers' choice to serve over and over. Decisions were made with the mission of the institution foremost. It was never about him or his own successes. His accomplishments were ongoing, and he always attributed successes to the many people who were involved in each project. His service orientation showed in the ways he shouldered additional work and challenges with grace. Something I admire and still appreciate was how he assumed the responsibilities of positions under his area of supervision when there was a search to fill the position. As I reflect, I continue to marvel at the way he balanced the additional responsibilities and the way he focused on serving our students and the institution, rather than on the imposition caused by the extra work and responsibility. Dr. Borchers has a heart for students, and I think you've already seen that here. And he understood that all students were the core of our mission. Our offices were in the same suite. There were often students in his office, usually students who found themselves in difficult situations. He gave them time, he gave them respect, and most importantly, he helped them find a path forward. Dr. Williams, Suzanne has an exceptional heart for students as well. I remember learning that in her role as a retention specialist, she uniquely supported a student. This student ate in his car every day because he was too intimidated to go to the lunchroom, the dining hall, on his own. She made a commitment to meet him for lunch daily in the dining hall until he gained the confidence he needed to go on his own. So as I'm sure you've already witnessed, Dr. Borchers and Dr. Williams will put your students and your mission first. They are servant leaders. West Liberty, you got it right, because Dr. Borchers has an exceptional professional background. It's really the result of his commitment to lifelong learning. And I just have to add this, hard work. It's hard to outwork Dr. Borchers. Dr. Borchers has an exceptional capacity to get things done. He can take ideas and create effective programs, processes, and procedures. You can probably think back to your time of COVID, but in our unprecedented times of COVID, we sent students home going entirely online. We were especially concerned about our students who had to go home, especially those in the margins. Dr. Borchers created a program in which staff members who no longer had on-campus students to serve were assigned a group of students to call each week. Every one of our students who went home had a weekly contact through the remainder of the semester. And beyond this, he developed a recording procedure that documented which students had the most needs, who could get then additional support. Our students maintained or exceeded progress on all measures of academic success that disrupted semester. Again, it just illustrates that professional background, that ability to get things done. Here's one I really appreciated. Dr. Borchers informs every decision with the best possible data, and you really need that in a leader. One Friday, I made an offhanded comment, making an assumption about what I thought was probably a key barrier to our retention efforts. Monday morning, when I'd almost forgotten I'd made the comment, he shared an in-depth analysis that refuted the assumption I had made. This illustrates, thank you for that, this illustrates his commitment to data-driven decisions, but something else. It also shows his understanding that assumptions need to be challenged. It changed and informed the way I thought about our work. Dr. Borchers possesses a wealth of higher education experiences. He has an exceptional knowledge of things like the Great Colleges to Workforce Survey, the National Survey of Student Engagement. You know that he's led assessment efforts, strategic planning efforts, and accreditation efforts, and he understands the academic enterprise. As a faculty member, he received recognition for teaching, service, and scholarship. And if you haven't done so, you might want to pick up a copy of his book, Persuasion in the Media Age. Each of these examples exemplifies his exceptional professional background, his commitment to lifelong learning, and his hard work. West Liberty, you got it right, because President Borchers, and again, you've already seen this, will treat each of you, faculty, staff, students, alumni, members of the community, with a high degree of respect. Max Dupree, in his book, Leadership is an Art, says, communication is a sign of respect. He listens and he seeks to understand. He values the shared governance processes. You've already witnessed his efforts to keep your community informed, and this is more than something that's just nice. What it does, it empowers everyone at your institution to fully engage in the mission. Because of his respectful communication, he was able to coordinate campus-wide efforts that required collaboration outside the his areas of supervision. He co-led efforts to both retain and recruit students, resulting in some of the largest classes and best retention in 30 years. His respectful communication benefited Peru State beyond the campus community. He collaborated with the governor's office and state officials to develop and implement an innovative Nebraska Corrections Leadership Program. So West Liberty, you got it right when you selected Dr. Borchers. Because of his commitment to servant leadership, his focus on mission and students, his professional expertise, and his respectful communication. Most importantly, West Liberty University, you got it right because Dr. Borchers will serve you and your mission as a person of character and integrity. Author Katrina Mayer states, integrity is making sure that the things you say and the things you do are in alignment. He does what he says he will do. He believes what he says he believes, and he believes strongly in your mission. He values what he says he values, and he values each of you, faculty, staff, students, and community members. So congratulations, West Liberty University. You got it right, and congratulations, Tim Borchers.
We've reached the point in the ceremony to formally invest in Dr. Borchers, the president of West Liberty University. David McKinley is the chair of the Board of Governors. David, would you please come to the lectern?
Thank you, Tom. It's hard to add much to all the remarks that have been offered, so I'm going to stick to business. As chair of the West Liberty University Board of Governors, I'm pleased to confer upon Tim Borchers the office of President of West Liberty University with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Tim, will you join me at the podium? All right. We have some reading to do. Okay. I, Tim Borchers, do hereby pledge my efforts and spirit to this presidency of West Liberty University.
I, Tim Borchers, do hereby pledge my efforts and spirit to the presidency of West Liberty University.
I solemnly swear that I will support the constitutions of the United States and the state of West Virginia.
I solemnly swear that I will support the constitutions of the United States and the state of West Virginia.
I will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of the President of West Liberty University to the best of my skill and judgment, and will dedicate the time and energy necessary to ensure quality education at this institution.
I will faithfully discharge the duties of this office of the President of West Liberty University to the best of my skills and judgment, and I will dedicate the time and energy necessary to ensure quality education at this institution.
Excellent. Please join me in congratulating Dr. Borchers. You should feel the weight of this medallion, and I know a couple of you guys have. All right. This medallion is the symbol of the office for the President of West Liberty University. In transmitting this medallion to you, I charge you with the responsibility for the welfare of this very special institution. It's not only your day. The day belongs to all of us. It is West Liberty University's day, and we proclaim the university's greatness and affirm its future. By your acceptance of the office of President, you underscore the continuity of the life of West Liberty University. I'll close with, I place over your shoulders the seal of the university, the symbol of the high office which you now hold. Ladies and gentlemen, I hereby present to you Mr. President, Dr. Tim Borchers.
Please be seated. Exactly 1 year ago today, I responded to an email inviting me to campus to interview for the presidency. I had done quite a bit of homework, so I knew you were the Hilltoppers, I knew what academic programs you offered, and I knew you had a pretty good basketball team. I didn't know that the roads to campus were so curvy, that the deer eat everything in sight, or that I would so quickly feel at home on the hilltop. I stand before you today proud to be your president and committed to working with you to provide the best possible education for our students. Aristotle classified the speech I'm about to give as epideictic. Today we would call that ceremonial. Aristotle said that these speeches are concerned about the present, but that they recall the past and make guesses at the future. An inauguration ceremony provides the perfect opportunity to reflect on the past, celebrate the present, and communicate a vision for the future. I want to be clear about one thing before I start. Despite all that's been said today, this week really is about West Liberty University. And here's a spoiler alert. At the end of this speech, I'm going to ask you to contribute to the Topper Day of Giving. I must begin by offering my gratitude for your support over the past 9 months. I have enjoyed meeting so many community members who have been open to discussions and partnerships, and I think I've only paid for a couple of lunches since July, so I owe you all. Today I welcome delegates from our regional institutions. Representing Washington and Jefferson College is Courtney Doman. Representing Fairmont State University is Ryan Courtney, a proud West Liberty alum. Representing West Virginia Wesleyan University is Ben Exley. Representing Point Park University is Keith Palo. And representing Wheeling University is Dr. Diana Vargo. Welcome to the Hilltop, and thanks for taking part in today's ceremony. Let's give them a round of applause. West Liberty faculty and staff have engaged in thoughtful conversations and provided meaningful feedback. I've appreciated their participation in important initiatives and look forward to working with you in the future. My cabinet members have provided counsel, advice, and quite a few laughs, and there will probably be cheese for a long time after this week. To the Board of Governors, thank you for your support and confidence in my leadership. Our foundation board has provided leadership in raising funds to support the university and its mission. Thank you. Whenever I meet an alum of West Liberty, I can see in their eyes the pride they have for the institution and the devotion they have for it. Welcome to all alums here today. I've been inspired by our students every single day and would like to acknowledge their attendance and support today. I'd offer special thanks to the resident assistants for their help and with the members of our band and choir for their performances today. I enjoy listening to our music performances all the time, so thank you very much. Students, we are here for your success, but you inspire me every day. Please take a moment to review your programs to see the names of all those involved in this week's events, including a very hard-working inauguration committee. They and the people across campus have worked very hard to make this ceremony and this week really be successful. Thanks so much for your work. In particular, I am so fortunate to work with Cindy Galloway, Executive Assistant to the President. She is usually one step ahead of me and works so well with all of our stakeholders. Thank you, Cindy. I'm happy that several former colleagues have been able to join us today. You guys were partners with me in all that we accomplished at Peru State, so thank you, and to my wife Suzanne for her work partnering with me at Peru State College as well. We also have several family members on hand, including my parents from Minnesota, my sister from Iowa, and Suzanne's dad and his wife from Nebraska. Thank you for being here today. I needed that moment, thank you. Our son Oliver has joined us today from Denver, where he's finishing graduate school. And finally, hopefully I can get through this, to my wife Suzanne, I offer my thanks and appreciation. Your support has been unwavering, your service selfless, and your commitment to West Liberty total and complete. I wouldn't be standing here today without your support, and thanks for painting that door yellow. Okay, that was the hard part. Please join me one last time in thanking everyone who has supported me during the last 9 months. I, again, would not be here without all the support, so let's give all of you a round of applause. All right, you may be wondering about the theme for this week and today's ceremony, the power of aspiration. Well, here's the backstory. This fall, we launched a new marketing campaign, and I have some images on the board for you. As part of the discovery process, our marketing firm presented several options. We shared these ideas with our students for their feedback, so we would choose the best idea. Aspire to greatness was the overwhelming choice of our students. This concept resonated with them and became the basis for our campaign. Perhaps you've seen a few of the ads in your social media feeds. The Cambridge Dictionary defines aspiration as to want something very much or hope to achieve something or be successful. This definition introduces a related term that I have often heard used to describe the sentiment on campus today. That word is hope. I'll let the psychology faculty debate whether hope is a cognitive or emotional construct, but for this speech, I'm adopting the psychologist Charles Snyder's view that it is cognitive. Snyder's hope theory explains that hope involves setting goals, making plans or pathways to achieve those goals, and having the agency or the motivation and determination to achieve them. I think the theme of aspirations and hope captures this moment in time for West Liberty, and today I'll offer some thoughts on setting goals, charting pathways, and creating agency. On March 30th, 1837, 188 years ago last week, the Virginia legislature, that's right, this institution is older than the state of West Virginia, chartered a school in West Liberty. West Liberty community leaders aspired to provide the same level of education as other communities, so they formed the West Liberty Academy. Over the next 188 years, the school has progressed, despite facing challenges from fires, lack of adequate water and electricity, global recessions, the Civil War, and other wars throughout the world. In fact, a debt of $6,000 almost closed the institution in 1867, but the newly formed state of West Virginia purchased our school as part of developing a higher education system in the state, according to former Dean David Javersick in his historical account of the institution. West Liberty would soon outgrow its original location, and President John Shaw sought approval to acquire new land. When that failed, he purchased with his own funds 46.5 acres at our current location. An appeal to the legislature comparing the appropriation West Liberty received to that of the other state schools resulted in $70,000 for the university to purchase more land at its current site and to repay Shaw for his investment. 2 decades later, President Paul Elbin, who incredibly served 35 years as president, set out to achieve national accreditation. In 1942, West Liberty achieved that status. Frank Reuter writes in his History of West Liberty that 7 years of careful planning, thoughtful reorganization, and just plain hard work had borne fruit. During the 1940s and 50s, strategic planning, along with legislative support, allowed the campus to grow, both in its physical presence and in its academic programming. In the 1980s, President Clyde Campbell knew we would need external funds to help support the mission, so he created a plan to form the West Liberty University Foundation. One of their first projects was to create the campus gates. Thank you, President Campbell. And thanks to the foundation board members, many of whom are seated here today. 15 years ago, on May 3rd, 2009, West Liberty officially received university status and marked the occasions with fireworks and a week of events. And this fall, we launched our first doctoral program. Today, we write the next chapter in the history of West Liberty University. As we do so, we're responding to challenges brought about by the COVID-19 pandemic, Nationally, we see reports that student learning has lagged, that employees are experiencing burnout, and our country is divided as never before. And if that's not enough, the looming demographic cliff means that fewer traditional-age college students will be available to attend our colleges and universities. But as we have for the last 188 years, we will meet these challenges and emerge as a stronger institution through planning and hard work. Like our students, West Liberty University aspires to greatness. We have spent a great deal of time this year identifying institutional goals and charting pathways to achieve these goals. Aspire 2030, our new strategic plan, is in the final approval stages, but I want to share some of the work we have done and give you a sneak peek on our progress by sharing the latest draft of our revised mission and vision. West Liberty University is a public university with a rich history of providing students with a comprehensive education from undergraduate to graduate degrees. Through experiential learning and personalized support, we empower students toward scholarly exploration, creative expression, and economic opportunity. We aspire to offer innovative, inclusive, and inspirational opportunities that prepare graduates to be leaders in their communities and professions. Here are some of the ways that we will achieve our mission and vision. West Liberty will provide access and opportunities for learners at all stages of their career. In January, we announced the Topper Free Tuition Program. This program will provide scholarship funds to new students who are Pell eligible to help them manage their college costs. On Tuesday, we will host an open house at the new Student Success Center in the Paul Elbin Library. The center provides academic coaching, tutoring, career development services, and much more to our students. In West Virginia, fewer than 46% of high school graduates go on to college after high school. Expanding our online programs and offering micro-credentials will help serve those incumbent workers who later desire a college degree. West Liberty will be a leader in experiential learning. George Koo, the esteemed scholar of education, identified a set of what he called high-impact practices that improve student learning. He writes, "There is growing evidence that when done well, some programs and activities appear to engage participants at levels that elevate their performance across multiple engagement and desired outcome measures such as persistence." West Liberty has long provided opportunities for our students to engage in hands-on learning. Our science students conduct sophisticated research. Our Topper thrift store provides learning opportunities, but also much-needed clothing to our students and community members. Our art students perform and create. Our teacher candidates engage in practical and student learning, and our students do research with faculty of a very high level across all disciplines. We will expand our work in this area in the coming years. This fall, we're launching the first of what I hope will be several learning communities where students will take a series of classes together and engage in co-curricular activities. Our first community this fall will focus on sustainability. We've also created the Aspire Fund through the foundation to provide funding for students engaged in experiential learning. This fund will support student research, conference attendance, internships, and other activities where they will gain valuable experience. West Liberty will be a source of economic opportunity for our students and for the region. This fall, we received news that West Liberty ranks as the third best university in our region for social mobility. Providing an affordable education is a top priority of the university, and we have worked hard to keep costs low for our students relative to the experience they receive. The Appalachian Aquatic Center will support regional economic development activities by providing a safe haven for endangered species during construction projects. Thank you to Senator Manchin for his support of this project. For our region, we will partner with community businesses to develop, promote, and support internships, apprenticeships, and entry-level career opportunities for our students in the community. And we anticipate receiving final approval from the Higher Learning Commission later this month for our aviation pilot training program, which will be transformative for the Wheeling, Ohio County Airport. Thank you to our county commissioners and RED for your partnership in this work. West Liberty University will be a great place for which to work. Last month, our employees completed a survey that will provide us with important feedback upon which to improve their experience working here, as well as provide us with some national benchmarks. The national higher education media is replete with stories of employee burnout in the wake of the pandemic. We will work to address these issues. As a start, I'm pleased to announce that beginning next fall, we are launching a new leadership program for our faculty and staff. I invite our employees to apply for the program. Information will be available soon for doing so. The program will provide a year-long experience to learn more about the university, develop leadership skills, and gain professional development. We will create a cohort of participants from across the university. With pathways and goals charted, we need to ensure that we have the sense of agency to achieve these goals. If I'm being honest, this is probably the most important element of achieving our aspirations. It requires that we enhance the aspects of our culture that will develop a strong sense of agency. Walker and Sewell, in their 2017 Harvard Business Review article, state that culture change can't be achieved through top-down mandate. Instead, the role of leadership in an organization is to engage and mobilize stakeholders to institutionalize new cultural norms. I believe the virtues of this week's events and our new institutional values could be the basis for developing a strong culture of achievement at West Liberty. Your program includes upcoming events, and I hope to see you at some of these events over the next couple of days. We must use our imagination and have a sense of wonder to achieve our vision. Our value of innovation reflects this spirit. WLU cultivates innovation among faculty, staff, and students. We believe in a forward-thinking mindset that embraces change as an opportunity for growth and improvement. Our commitment to innovation empowers our community to tackle complex challenges, drive meaningful progress, and shape the future. Every discipline at our university has as the basis of its work a sense of imagination and wonder. We ask questions, test hypotheses, and venture into the unknown in the pursuit of knowledge. We find new ways of working with students to support their success, their ability to pay for college, and to achieve their future goals. To celebrate imagination and wonder, I invite you to join us Sunday for an organ concert in the Interfaith Chapel, and on Monday to take in the mystery and majesty of the solar eclipse. We must also cultivate wellness in our students and employees. Student and employee wellness is a topic of increasing interest. If we are to achieve our goals, we'll need to overcome increasingly higher levels of stress and embrace physical and mental health wellness. Our Employee Engagement Committee has taken steps to increase opportunities for wellness on campus, including a new walking program around the track in here each week. On Saturday, tomorrow, we'll have a 5K fun run and walk sponsored by several student organizations. You don't have to run the whole thing, so if you're looking to get out and get some exercise, it'll be a fun time. And soon, we will break ground on the Belmont Savings Bank softball complex. We're postponing Saturday's planned event due to the weather, but I appreciate the support of Todd Cover and his team at Belmont Savings Bank to promote wellness opportunities on campus. Thank you, Todd. We must also create a strong community that celebrates success. On a day like today, it's easy to come together and celebrate West Liberty, but we must make a long-term commitment to living our value of community. Our value of community states that WLU fosters a caring community of diverse students, faculty, and staff who work together to nurture a sense of belonging in a safe, supportive, and respectful environment. I want all members of our community to feel like they belong. I've spoken earlier about some of the actions we'll take to enhance our sense of community. Celebrations will be a key part of creating a supportive community. Today, I want to recognize our first two employees of the month in our new award program, Wes Clemens and Sue Garrison. Thank you for your exceptional service to the university. From our students, I'd like to recognize Ty McGeary. Ty, are you here? There he is. Ty McGeary is a two-time national championship wrestler and was named the Division II Wrestler of the Year this week. Let's give Ty a great big round of applause. On Monday of this past week, Rachel Price, one of our harmonic collective singers, performed the best student recital I've ever seen in my life. Thank you, Rachel, and congratulations for that work. And you heard the whoops from our students. That's what I love the most about it. They were so supportive of you, so that just really makes me feel good. Next weekend, we celebrate the national championship of the 1964 baseball team. Bob Cota from that team is here today. I saw Bob coming in. There he is. Thank you for being here. So come out and celebrate that next week. Finally, we will ensure our legacy and create lasting impact. Our value of excellence states that we set high standards for excellence through our commitment to promoting students' aspirations and intellectual development, and our constant pursuit of knowledge, evidenced in nationally recognized programs and certifications. Living this value will transform students into successful alumni who will carry on the legacy of West Liberty. Our bicentennial will be here before we know it. West Liberty, first as an academy, then as a normal school, then as a state teachers college, a state college, and now as a university offering a doctoral program, has stood the test of time. I'm so looking forward to hearing stories and reflections from Dr. Campbell and Dr. McCullough on Tuesday. I hope you all can join us at 2 o'clock Tuesday in the Kelly Theater to hear their stories. And if you're in town, join us that evening for an alumni reunion at Brewkeepers in the Center Market in Wheeling. But I need your help to ensure the legacy of West Liberty. The 8th annual Topper Day of Giving is Wednesday, April 10th. Your contribution to the fund of your choice will ensure that West Liberty continues to make a lasting impact on our students. Thanks to the health plan and our other sponsors for giving us a head start towards our goals. As a special request, consider donating to the Aspire Fund to support student experiential learning. An investment in West Liberty is an investment in our students and their futures, and to be quite honest, the future of the Ohio Valley and the state of West Virginia. Imagination, wonder, wellness, community, legacy, and lasting impact. These are the virtues that will propel us towards our goals and plans. West Liberty University has aspired to greatness for nearly 200 years. The cowpath to culture has always been an avenue to aspirations. Through the thoughtful and strategic work of the institution's leadership, we have had the persistence to pursue the pathways to achieve ambitious goals. This week is not about me, it is about West Liberty, our past, present, and future. What I have discussed today are not my aspirations, but our aspirations. Our success is not dependent on our individual efforts, but on our collective work to ensure the best possible experience for our students. All of us in this room, employees, students, community partners, elected officials, philanthropists, alumni, all play a role in our continued success, and we must work together. Today, we face challenges due to changing demographics, pandemic after effects, and financial constraints. But we will respond, as Hilltoppers always have, by setting goals, charting a pathway for success, and mustering the passion, determination, and persistence to achieve our goals. We have every reason to be hopeful for the future. I pledge to work every day on behalf of our students, our employees, our alumni, and our community to achieve our Hilltop aspirations. Thank you very much for the honor and truly the joy of serving as your president. I'm truly grateful to have found a home on the Hilltop. Go Toppers.
Thank you. We lost a page, but we found it somewhere in the ether. We would love all of you to please join us following the ceremony for a reception. And I believe at this point we will sing the alma mater. Is that correct, Dr. Harder? Thank you again for all of your participation, your energy, your time, and your love for West Liberty University. As you all know, this is an incredibly special place. And Dr. Borchers, I'm 100% convinced will carry on this tradition. Have a lovely, lovely day, and thank you again.
Liberty, I in the service. May we uphold thy cause, as have those before us. Hail to West Liberty. Though we must leave thee, we shall e'er be loyal, true to thy high ideals and the bonds of friendship, striving to serve thee in thy great endeavor. Dear old West Liberty.
By the way, in case you were wondering, the reception is in the Student Union. My apologies. We'll see you there. Thank you.